Attributes of Management Excellence. This presentation is about the attributes of management excellence. You are going to learn the history and the background of this idea framework first and then the 8 attributes of management excellence with examples. These are the authors who organized this idea framework. The one is Robert Waterman and the other is Thomas Peters. The 1982 list. Here are the list of the companies identified as excellent ones by the author. 1. A bias for action. A company who can get things done, increase knowledge, interests and commitments. Intel. Intel is world's largest computer chip maker. Joe Foley, factory manager at Intel fab operations in Leixlip, Ireland, said, 5 years ago, it took us 14 weeks to introduce a new chip to our factory, now it takes 10 days. We were the first Intel factory to achieve these times using lean principles. 2. Close to the customer. Obsessive with customer satisfaction level of and focused on inputs and opinions of customers. Amazon.com. Quite simply, this retail giant continues to prove that web-based customer service can be outstanding if it's done correctly. They offer the most seamless returns, incredibly fast response times and have recently added to their call service centers to keep hold times to a minimum. Customer service agents are shockingly thoughtful with follow-ups and this company knows what it's doing. 3. Autonomy and entrepreneurship. Workplace where risk-taking, innovations are strongly encouraged while failure is tolerated. Xerox. Xerox is a good example of how employee empowerment has pushed the company ahead. Xerox considers an empowered employee as someone who can do what is needed, subject only to the boundaries of moral, ethics, law, process capability and price exposure and without fear of reprisal for making a mistake. The company provides line-of-sight training to employees to make them realize how their role fits into upstream and downstream activities and has developed an extensive artificial intelligence process that documents and shares knowledge and floor-level experiences across the board. 4. Productivity through people. Enthusiastic and respectful toward others. 3M, Minnesota mining and manufacturing company owes much of its success to empowering employees. The company promotes empowerment by spending lavishly on research and development, encouraging technical employees to spend 15% of their work time on research project of their choice and promoting a culture of cooperation that transcends department boundaries. The result is a spate of innovative products such as Post-it notes, which bring more than $100 million of revenues into the company every year, and routinely increase production gains many times over. The company reinforced the drive to innovate by celebrating and recognizing employees. 5. Hands-on, value-driven. Company philosophy and values are shared among its members. Leaders are positive role models. Facebook. Every Friday, Zuckerberg hosts a Q&A to update his team and address questions and concerns. It's an important part of Facebook's culture. Zuckerberg has said of the tradition, people ask thoughtful questions about why our company is going in certain directions, what I think about things happening in the world, and how we can continue improving our services for everyone. I learn a lot from these Q&As, and the questions people ask help us build better services. 6. Stick to the knitting. Deciding what not to do is as important as deciding what to do. Steve Jobs. Companies should stick with what they know best. Apple. Steve Jobs asked his team of top managers, which ones do I tell my friends to buy? When he didn't get a simple answer, Jobs got to work reducing the number of Apple products by 70%. The move to a smaller product line and a greater focus on quality and innovation paid off. During Jobs' first fiscal year after his return, ending in September 1997, Apple lost $1.04 billion and was 90 days from being insolvent, Jobs says in the book. 1 year later, the company turned a $309 million profit. 7. Simple form, lean staff. trying to maintain simple organizational structure and minimal top-level staffing. John Deere, the world's largest manufacturer of agricultural machinery in 2003, spent $100 million on transforming its Iowa, U.S. operation from mass production to lean manufacturing. Project manager Callan Kurtz said, "This project transformed our manufacturing engineering mindset. We have put a great deal of effort into identifying non-value-added activities and eliminating them where possible." 8. Simultaneous lose tight properties, tight financial and strategic control, decentralized authority, opportunities for creativity. ITW engineering manufacturer Illinois Works employs 65,000 people in its hundreds of business, but smaller is better when it comes to implementing lean principle, the company's policy of extreme decentralization, splitting into 365 units in 34 countries, leaving just 100 employees at headquarters, means its local units react far faster and more efficiently to customer needs.